the time, digital disconnect. Because so now another 20 minutes. What I mean, when you practice yoga and discipline of this sadhana, I try to read the sutras. Abhidha is the root cause of the all kind of suffering. And what is exactly Abhidya? Sutra number 4, the Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Can you hear me, everyone? Properly here? Yes, good. Abhidya, Kshetra, Mutaresam, Prasupta, Tanu, Vichinnodharanam. Abhidya, Kshetra, Mutaresam, Prasupta, Tanu, Vichinnodharanam. So, Abhidya, the Kshetram, field, Uttaresam of the following: Prasupta, dormant; Tanu, the thin; Vichinna, scattered; Uda, Ranam, fully operated, expanded. Abhidya is the field of the following events, classes, in the state of dormant, thin, scatter, or the expand. So my Grandmaster Swami Satyanand, he tried to explain in his own comments. The expression of the classes is not only the pain, but it is in the behavior of man. The explain of the dukkhas, the sorrowness, the suffering is not only the pain, it is in the behavior of man. That means our behavior, a partner of the mind, too, is suffering. The behavior of the mind, the nature of the mind to suffer. That's why my grandmaster, the expression of the classes is not only the pain, is not only suffering, it is in the behavior of man. So you can understand your nature of the mind to suffering. The nature of the mind or yourself, you never want to be free. You never want enlightenment. You never really want to get experience of real love. That's the habit pattern of the mind. Then ambition and efforts for the success means klesa. Many people so much ambitious, so many expectations, and many people make many kind of efforts. We make many kind of efforts out of stress, tensions, out of our name and fame. So what happening? Ambition and effort for success means klesa. So many people so much ambitious to be successful, and so many efforts we make in order to success. Then we must think about what is the real success. Success is not, for example, you walking and climbing into the mountains, somehow reach the top of the mountain and you climb the mountains. But success is not you reach the top of the mountain, is not the success, but that what you think. When you climb the mountain, success means you arrive the top of the mountain. That what human consciousness or your samsara, the society, is said the success. But personally, myself, as a Swami Samarpan, I say, no, it is not success. You are not successful. I will tell to Swami Samarpan, you are not successful. You climb the mountain, fine. You reach the top of the mountain is fine, but you are not the successful. Why? This is the question mark for you, but I give the answers as per my own experiences. Because when you climb the mountains, you must be clear. is not to think only to reach the top of the mountains, but it's very important. When you climb, you must be free from all kind of stress and strain. When you climb all the way, you must relaxed. You must free from all kind of sickness. You must free from all kind of suffering and miseries. You must free from all kind of tensions and stress. The time, the during, while you are walking and climbing to the mountain. That is for me success. If you cannot maintain, for example, I giving another example. Maybe you are mother of 5 children. Just I give one example. What is success? You marry, then you have 5 children. Sometimes in the society, people think marriage is the success. Many people think. And you may have the experience. Or your friends have experience. Marriage, many people think in the society marriage is successful. Not only that, after marriage to create some children is successful. After that, what? Successful, you have good job. After that, what? Motor car. After that, what? Aeroplane. After president, to a prime minister, engineer, doctor, or maybe nice buildings, so on. That we call success in the social life. But for me, absolutely not. As I said, I give an example. Similar things. If you are mother of the 5 children, and you want to be a good wife, and you want to be a good, successful wife for your husband, who can give certificate? You are a very good wife. Your husband only can give. Nobody can give that certificate to you. Nobody. When maybe you are boyfriend, girlfriend, who can give certificate? You are my good boyfriend and girlfriend. You are going to certify it. And you must know that. You never get these certificates at all. Even from your husband, even for your boyfriend or from the girlfriends, you never get certificate. You are the good persons. Never. So, you married. So first, number 1 point comes, you never successful. You fail because you never have the good wife. And then you have the boyfriend, girlfriends or partners. You never recognize yourself as a good boyfriend, as a good girlfriend. Nobody gives certificates. So fail. You are fail in love also. You fall in love or fail in love, but you are fail and fail and fail. So fall, fail, fail. Huh? So that is nice. You are fail. Fail, F-E-L-L, fail. You fell in love, but after that you fell in love, F-A-I-L. Both incorrect. So love is always you fail. You fail in love, but you fail in to be success. Right? This is the first mistakes you do in your life in a social way. Same time you create the children, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Even sometimes you don't manage 1 child in your life. Sometimes you think, oh, because I have 1 child, I need to make 2 children. That will be more successful. Because 1 child is away, another child will stay with me. Finally, you have 2 children. And you work out finally, 2 children are out away of the parents. Nobody stay with you. Even nobody listening you. Before you think you have 1 child, if you have 2nd child, maybe another child can listen to me, but both child is away. Then you never become good mother. Then where your success? Then same time, okay, I supposed to be a good child of my parents. As you live in modern civilizations, you know, you don't listen to your parents at all, or parents don't listen to you at all. Both way, vice versa. Then where your success as a girl, as a daughter from your own parents? So again, another fail. So you have to take it. If you 1 by 1 you check it, end of the day, your life is nothing. You are unsuccessful. But you think in society, you marry, children, husband, house, everything there. but end of the day, no successful at all. And that is your cause of sufferings and miseries. End of the day, when you count it everything, you check all kind of problems in life comes. You create the son, you create the children, but due to your son, you become stressed, you become strained, you become miserable, you feel lonely. Sometimes even, for example, you have the son, you marry, or you have children, you have brothers and sisters, but does not comes everything as per your expectations. I'm just giving an example that is everybody experience their life. I give very pure good examples. One of my friend, he living in Munich. He married two in his life. He count only two, but he may have many different girlfriends. First he marry, he divorce, have the one child. Then he decide to marry the second one. It happens. He marry. Then after end of the day, he divorce too. And one of the child does not stay with him. Only she want because the father as a guardian in the society. And she never trusts the father to stay with him. Although he provide her to house, in her house, in his house to stay. But son stay, daughter never stay. Daughter always stay with mother. I'm telling the story how the successful life in the society. That is what I try to, this is a topic of avidya. This is a topic of classes. That the practical life and what I'm speaking you. It's not yoga is all about to study, listening here, getting out here. But it's very important how to resolve your difficulties, the sufferings in your daily life. That's the important lessons for me and for you. Even every day, I struggle in many things also in ashrams, but I try to apply my wisdom of yoga, how to manage the ashram, the monasteries, even dealing with the students, dealing with the village, dealing with the people. Very important. Similar, also you have your life in samsara. Yoga is not about study and listening 1 year and getting out or do pranayam, asana pranayam like a physical exercises. This is not about yogic wisdom. Not about yogic wisdom. So you must be clear psychologically. So therefore, I try to teach the psychology of yoga. What happening in this friend? You have two wives, two children. What I mean the successful, nobody stay. Finally, even today, nobody stay. And he stay alone. Sometimes he fall in love with a girl and she was living in Hamburg. And most of the time, this lady have two children, three children. And she want to stay in Hamburg. He want to stay in Munich because of children. Children cannot move all the way to Hamburg. At Hamburg, the wife, the girlfriend, she can't move all the way to Munich because they study. Or they have different reasons. And in Munich, he have two wives, so they have to stay with two children. But then he say that, how is possible? I'm speaking the life of samsara. So where you have life, you are marriage. How can you get the pleasure in sex? For example, sometimes people think marriage means to experience sexual pleasures. But does that sexual pleasures lead to happy? Does that sexual pleasures lead to the peaceful life, good prosperity? Answer is not. Like I say that when smoking cigarettes does make you healthy, answer is not. That is the pleasure. Pleasure is there, but that pleasure leads to the happiness? No. The pleasure leads to all the way to suffering. Similar, this life of samsara. When you marry, many people think, why you marry? We got license to have sex. Fine, I always smile. I always smile when people tell the words. That the wrong concepts. Maybe that he could say that maybe social discipline. That different subject. But I'm not speaking that way now. So subject is, I try to make the story success. Then what happening? Then and she want to marry him. He was disagreed. No, I've experienced enough about marriage. I don't want to marry anymore. But let we continue this way. After they somehow ups and down, it was continue almost 1 year. Start the troubles. Then she said that I want to marry you, but you must move to Hamburg. Then he said that no, it's not possible. I need to give time to my own children. Then say that why not you move to the Munich? No, I need to give time to my own children because father living here and my children need the father. Similarly, he said that my children need mother as well. End of the day, end of the day. You see, sometimes due to your own children, even you can't love someone, even as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife again. You see, what I'm speaking about it. Sometimes even the life of samsara, even you can't forget after love, even if sex does not bring no life. Even if two persons there, they want to have sex, for example, forget the love. But even this sexual pleasure also blocks you. You can't even experience sexual pleasures when you come to social life, the material lives. You understand what my contest is? And you want to be successful. So what kind of successful here? What you want, you cannot achieve. What you want, you can't attain. What you want, you can't actually reach. But they say that when the mate is so very good, nice and chemicals, they can experience very good sex pleasures. Because he was a very close friend to me. Very nice sexy lady. And he also admired, oh, nice man. Sex here, but I'm speaking about the life of the society, the life of love, the life of success. Where the love, where the sexual pleasures, where the successful in the life. I'm just giving one example, practical in your life. Because due to your own child, you can't enjoy your love no more. You can't have in your own partners. So your own child became blocks of your own love. Then you suppress even your sexuality, your expressions. Another way is blocks comes. So how can you say when you produce your child, when you give birth to your babies and your baby is successful, you are successful because you give birth your child. You sometimes think, I marry, I have children, I'm very successful, I'm a great mother. But same time you say, what the hell, I have the child, I can't experience, even I can't love someone. I need to take care of the child all the time. That what you experience the social life. I give another example. I used to counseling many people when I travel around the world. When you're giving the birth of babies, psychologically or physiologically, emotionally, by passionate way, a woman don't want to have sex with the man, generally, as a psychology, as a study of anatomy, physiobiological. A woman need minimum 3 years to feel the sexuality to the man. And sometimes men want to have sex with the woman. What happening? Then women don't like to give the sex. The divorce starts. You marry for what? To be success. Then same time baby is crying to give the milk. Your husband wants sex with you. So what do you think that way? What is the importance for you? I have a lot of people come to counseling. Sometimes people ask me how we can counsel me because I'm listening to everyone. But this is psychology. I used to speak with many people. Even I used to speak some sexologists, the doctors, psychiatrists, psychologists, psychotherapists. And I used to have some people practically, they come to in my life, how to manage. One time your baby crying and you need to feed your baby. One time your husband won't have sex with you. How you manage this? Two sides you have. So what do you choose? First you choose, you feed your child. Not choose to give sex to your husband. That is not important. Even animals don't do that. The birds, the animals, the insect, they feed their child first. They give me this, so they are nourishing their own child. This is nature. So therefore nature is more powerful today. The human life, there is no love exists at all. Nobody take care of each other at all. It's the sadness. But animal, they can take care of more better. You check that with animals. The mother, they're taking care of their children properly. So as a mother, so where you are successful, is it your marriage successful, your love is successful, or taking care of your child is successful? Where is the successful? And you become stressed all the life and strain. And fighting with your own partners. End of the day, divorce start, separate, you become alone. You marry another one, same thing happens, the results comes. Like my friend has happened. And he living alone. Loneliness, then depressed. Then depressed after that what? End of the day, you go to psychiatric, psychotherapist, or end of the day, you hang yourself, even you don't care anymore about your children. And life is ends. This is called samsara. But how we apply the yogic science in life, you can study yoga one side, going another side, you go to 1 hour study yoga. It's very important. How we manage the wisdom of yoga in a practical aspect of the life. That what I try to speak with you is, if you are really applied, then your avidya is convert to wisdom. Your avidya leads to all day to wisdom, that known as enlightenment. Enlightenment not something when you meditate, close your eyes, see the lights and colors, and reach to the heaven or the super consciousness. No, that is not the successful life. That is not all about yoga. Yoga is all about how to manage your life. How to manage your life, everyday life, actions, reactions. Success is how we maintain the harmony, the peaceful life, every moment in our life. Sometimes not only that, husband, wife, I'm speaking when you are alive in the society, when you marry and children, your husband wants something, your brother-in-law wants something, maybe your father-in-law wants something, your father wants something, your sister wants something, your mother wants something. But sometimes you're occupied with your children and husband. Sometimes they say, oh, my daughter is very selfish. She occupied with her husband, occupied with the child, but she don't care with us, even we are parents, old father and mother. That how you also come to this point. So what I mean, the life of samsara, how to, so yoga is all about how to resolve all your difficulty in the social life. You understand me now? What I'm speaking you is very practical. This practical, how we can use, how we can implement practically in your life the wisdom of yoga. Then your avidya is free. Then you're free from avidya. Avidya is the field of the following ones, the classes. So here say my grandmaster say, so about success. Therefore I speak many things about success. What is your success? How is successful? I succeed everything. Where is your successful? Whole life you are suffering, miseries, tensions, stress, depressions, nothing else. Where is your love? Many people speak about love. I always laugh, you know. Always I smile myself. When I speak about love, for me always I smile. You don't have any love in 1 second in your life. Life in the samsara, no love exists in your life. What you call love is nothing called avidya. End of the day, is leads to all the way to avidya, leads to all the way to sufferings and miseries, stress and strain. But where is the love? Love means absence of avidya. Love means all the way leads to the free from your sufferings and good prosperity, peace of the mind and happiness. Love leads to all the way. If your husband is love, is lead to all the way to be peaceful and happy and content. If your child is love, it leads to all the way to be peaceful, happy and content. But you know that, how you suffer. That is the question mark. This is the psychology of yoga. So what I mean to you, what I speak today, you must focus when you live in the society. As a mother, as a father, as a brother, as a sister, as a son, as a daughter, as a wife, as a girlfriend, or husband, whatever you play the role in your life. As your girl, you play many roles. As a sister, as a beloved to someone, as a student, as a teacher, as a mother, as an auntie, as a grandmother, whatever. As a girl, you play many roles. You play many roles. But you have to look every aspect of your life. Is it I'm successful as a mother? Is it I'm very successful as a sister? Is it I'm successful as a girlfriend or the partner of someone, as a student to my teacher or a disciple of my guru? Is it I'm successful as a teacher? Is it I'm successful as a guru? Is it I'm successful as a daughter? Is it I'm successful as a friend? Is it I'm successful as businesswoman? But these questions you have to ask yourself, not me. Am I clear at this point? Avidya. So ambition and efforts for success means klesa. In this context, the word klesa is not individualistic, it is collective. Very, very interesting points. It's not this kind of sufferings happening as for individual only. It's not suffering in your life. It's suffering for the everyone. So don't think you are not successful in your life. I don't want to discourage you. The life of samsara is every individuals are unsuccessful as per the yogic science. According to my eyes, not eyes of yours, because you are blind. As a master in the samsara, in the society, I can see this, your problems. That problems, at least I don't have it. Honestly, I'm free. What you are suffering in the society, that I don't have problems at all. Maybe I have different problems, but I don't have these problems. What you suffering in the society? When you're leading, when your wife and children, whatever you do, at least that problems I don't have. But as I say that, I'm not free from all problems. I have also other problems. I'm dealing with that with my yogic wisdoms. Therefore, I came to be yogi in this life. How to resolve all issues in the past, karmas and samskaras. At the same time, I work very hard to resolve all issues in my daily, every action and reaction in my life. And I'm very proud for that, this life, not with ego, but very proud, very positive. By the grace of God, by the grace of the gurus and masters, and grace of Lord Shiva and Mother, Divine, Kali and Durga, whatever you believe. I'm very blessed this life. Because I can feel the problems of the people. I'm not a mother who created the children, but I can feel the pain of the mothers and sufferings. I'm not a father of the child, but I feel sometimes as a pain of different fathers. I'm not a brother of someone today, but I sometimes feel the pain of others. As a man, I feel different kind of pain of others. Therefore, I can feel this. I express you. I sometimes, many people come to me to resolve. Although I have my own problems, but many people came to me to resolve their own problems. And I always request to Lord Shiva, please resolve the problems of others. You have to handle. You are the supreme. And I tell to Mother Kali, and please help me, Mother Durga, resolve the karmas of others. I pray. And they're listening me somehow. Lord Shiva is listening. You have no choice sometimes. I said to Lord Shiva, you have no choice. You must listen. So, you must listen. There is no power you have. What you can do? I always say to Lord Shiva, what you can do? Don't ignore. If you not, also you are not Lord Shiva. You are also get out of your path. But somebody going to take your path. So Lord Shiva have no chance. He always listening. He don't ignore. because he's a wise person. Right? I make jokes like Mother Kali also listening. So what I mean here, so develop the awareness in your life and meditate regularly. Focus your all the difficulties. So this is all about the theory now, the sutra number 4, and this much today. So we'll continue the series of talks every day, this time 12 o'clock, or if you have the personal times you can recommend, maybe I can change the times. Nowadays, I'm every day speak 12 noon Indian time and evening 6:30 p.m. Only 1 hour, every day 2 lectures. Maybe sometimes I'm going to held personally, whatever time you have, maybe some kriyas, maybe some pranayams, that I can also teach. Asana, you can continue. I'm not very fond for the teaching asanas. I do my own practice asanas, that's all. I'm not very fun. So you know better than me, all kind of asanas. So you are more smart and your body is very good. I'm as old man now. So you are very young and continue. So I always represent myself as old man, 100 years. So you people are very young and continue your yoga exercise, but at least learn how to free from avidya. So thank you. So thank you to Julie and thank to Chris, thanks to Jenia, and thanks to all of you. And I pray again, today Saturday, I pray for all of you and for the whole world, and everybody has to resolve their difficulties by studying the science of yoga, the science of Tantra, the science of Vedanta, and whatever the people walking the path of spirituality. Thank you. And Om Purnamadaha Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Hare Om. Lokaham Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaham Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Hare Om.